So guys, welcome back to the channel. We are so excited to bring you another Florida series. We're going to Universal for the very first time. If you are new to the channel, we are the Kenna Family Adventures. We are a family of 5 from Northern Ireland who love to travel. We have almost 100 videos on the channel already, including Series 2 Disney World Florida, Dubai, Tenerife, Paris, Disneyland, California, and Dubai and Abu Dhabi. We love vlogging our trips, not just to record the crazy memories we make together as a family, but to help others by providing hints and tips, giving information on costs, having honest hotel and resort reviews, reviewing restaurants we eat in to help others make decisions on what might be right for them. Just love spending time together and sharing our experiences and hopefully helping others along the way. If you love Disney, Universal, Orlando, or just holiday content in general, please do give us a subscribe. And if you do like a specific video, please do give it a thumbs up. It helps push the content out there to others that might also find it useful. So stay tuned for our pre-travel day and travel day all in this one video. We have been looking forward to this series so much. We've never done Universal before, as you may know if you're a regular on the channel. So we have been researching this, watching other people's vlogs, looking at the rides, looking at the heights of the kids, measuring them every single day to see what rides they can get on when we do get to Universal. And the time has finally come, and I cannot tell you how excited we are to get back to the US and try Universal for the first time. And we are delighted to take you guys along with us. So this is a normal school day for the kids. They're here saying goodbye to Walt, our doggy, and Mickey, our cat. You can tell we're Disney people by the names of the pets, so they had to go in to the cattery and the kennels. We stayed down near Dublin Airport and went to a restaurant called Hogs and Heifers. I think it used to be a TGI Fridays or something like that, but it worked out really well, and you get an extra day to start your holiday early. We got an absolute bargain on this. Jem's done a video on costs and one thing and another, but we got an overnight stay in the Premier Inn at Airside, Dublin Airport for €49 per room, and we needed 2 obviously because there's 5 of us. And we had an early flight the next morning, so it didn't make sense to take the chance to drive to there, get up at like 2 a.m. and drive to the airport. It's just too risky in case you got a flat or there's an issue on the road. So we stayed overnight, and as I said, for the price, it was an absolute no-brainer. The hotel room is fantastic. You know what you're getting with a Premier Inn. Nice ambient light in there. They had the room set up. It was hot enough. It was really handy. There's parking for €10 a night. It's class for us travelling from Northern Ireland to do it from Dublin, and we also get the benefit of doing pre-clearance at Dublin Airport. So travel day is here. We didn't put it in there, but we used the Holiday Blue car park, which is near Dublin Airport. I think we only paid something like £70 for 10 days parking, which is fabulous. They have a regular bus service that takes you right to the terminal building. We were starving. We opted for breakfast. We went into this market. There was some sign that said that it won best airport food market 2 years in a row. It was okay. Did you see the size of that breakfast there? I think that we paid maybe about €20 for that, maybe less, but we were able to share it 2 between us. It was absolutely huge. The kids went for a calorific muffin because they're on holiday and they're allowed. Yeah, we like Dublin Airport. We fly from here a lot. It works out well for us, especially going to the US, as I've said before, with clearing pre-clearance. Plenty of options around this terminal. I had a wee much about here, just kind of show you what other things are around. There's like a champagne bar. There's another little coffee bar here, and then upstairs there are a few other food options. I think I'd missed it there, but there was a like a street food place and a burrito bar. There's a vegan bar, I'm pretty sure, specialising in vegan food. This is upstairs, this grill, which also has loads of seating area and an outside smoking area, I understand. And then just over to the right hand side, I'll pan around in a second, you will see in the background that there's a Burger King there as well for those that are flying at a time of day where it is appropriate to have a Burger King. Dublin Airport have these honesty boxes for the water. They used to be €1, but they put more fancier water right now, and you can either pay by card or just drop the coins into the box. They do also have these hydration stations, ironically pitched right next to them, so if you do have refillable bottles like we do, then you can fill them up.
So we are boarding, and the lovely gentleman you see in the background there from Air Canada. We didn't have to check any bags in because we're going hand baggage only, but we did check in a car seat for Esme because we're hiring a car on the other side. I have to say the staff of Air Canada were really, really helpful. Couldn't do enough for us, and he told us to make sure we went straight to the front. Because we were traveling with children, we would get boarded early. He spotted us there and actually came and picked us out of the crowd and pulled us forward so we get the board quicker and get on the plane, which is lovely. I know most airlines do offer that kind of service, but it's normally for really young kids or infants, most of them say. So it was nice that they did that for us. So we should be on quite quickly. We're meant to board at 8:15. It's now only about 5 past. So hopefully we'll be in and on the plane ahead of schedule.
So this is the part where everything starts to get really real and the excitement builds. You can feel it in your tummy. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. We are flying on a 7879 Dreamliner today with Air Canada. We've never done this before, seen other vlogs on it, and we're very excited to do it. This is coming through the premium economy cabin, which is a formation of 232, and then when you go through into the economy cabin, which we were in, it's 333. You can see here, I get a bit of footage of the seating. Really spacious. We've flown on other planes where it's 343, I think. So it definitely feels like there's more space. The kids got these little bags that had colouring books, crayons, headphones, and all little bits in there, which is really a lovely touch, and fair play to Air Canada. We definitely think they're a great airline. First impressions of the Dreamliner were really, really positive. There's a few benefits to it. Apparently it has a quieter cabin, which we could attest to. It certainly seemed a little bit quieter. It gives a feeling of more space because of the design. There's more open space to walk around and things like that, and we definitely did agree with that. The luggage bins, I didn't get any footage of it, the luggage bins go right up into the roof, which certainly gives a feeling of higher ceilings and more space above your head. Apparently there's higher air humidity, which contributes towards making you breathe easier and feeling less dehydrated, which can reduce the symptoms of jet lag. I have to say, this is a pretty long flight, as it always is going transatlantic, but we felt good coming off this, and I don't know if that contributed to it, but plenty of leg room. This is the space, and you can see I've got plenty of space for my feet there. There's a good gap between my knees, which is always a guide I use, a good space between my knees and the seat pocket, so pretty comfortable. Standard size tray which pulls out towards you so you can make sure you don't spill anything down yourself, which I normally would. And they also give you a pillow and a blanket, as you normally get in transatlantic flights, which were a nice little touch. I always have a travel cushion of my own, but the extra pillow does no harm whatsoever. Onto the entertainment system, which is in the seat in front of you. We are able to go through and have a look at the menu so you can see what food is being served and what options you have. I think a lot of airlines do this now. It's a nice touch. It means you can make a decision in advance rather than being put on the spot when the cabin crew comes round and tells you, actually, you want the chicken or the vegetarian option. So yeah, that was nice to see. It also tells you it's served with alcohol and wine and soft drinks, etc., if you so wish. Onto the movie selection, and I have to say the selection and the options on here were absolutely fantastic. I've flown with United recently for work, and I have to say the options on the movies were limited. Same with Aer Lingus. Aer Lingus had an okay number, but these options just seem to go on and on and on. There must have been about 90 different movies on here, if not more, all broken down into different categories like drama, comedy, love is in the air, action, new releases, box office, all stuff like that, as you expect. I think one of the newest movies on there, Oppenheimer and Barbie, was on there. I knew Barbie was on because Esme was watching it before the plane even took off. She absolutely loves that movie. And loads of options for adults. There's something for everyone on there, which is what you want, I suppose. So smooth takeoff, and this is where we can relax. We've done it, we've made it, everything's on time, and we're all good to go. So it's kick back, put your headphones in, watch a movie. The kids are happy as Larry. They've got the little sweet boxes and their own movies to watch, and we can sit and chill. We have a long flight ahead. If you look at that window Gem's touching there, there's no window blinds on Dreamliners. They have little buttons, a plus and a minus, and when you press the plus button, it gets darker. The food when it came out was absolutely lovely. Both Gem and I went for, I think it was black bean chicken with charred vegetables and sticky jasmine rice. Absolutely delicious. Gem loved that little starter as well, which I didn't go anywhere near, to be honest with you. But I did appreciate the little chocolate brownie with the icing. The kids' meals were lovely. The tomato pasta with cheese in it, and I found that really, really tasty. I had a little sample of Jacob's. You see the ambient lighting here. One thing we had been told about the Dreamliners is the lighting in the ceilings change as the flight goes on. You see it's getting darker here. It goes from yellow to blue, and it goes really dark. The window blinds kind of tilt themselves. Here it is in pure darkness, and it really had a nice feel. It was this was a daytime flight, so it did get very dark. I think they're hoping some people would sleep, but it was really nice overall. It wasn't long until we were coming into land Orlando, and that's when the holiday begins. So this is our plane, and see, quite a lot of space around here. I don't know if they're building a new runway. What do you think that is down there? Is that a bar or a lounge? I've got to say, we end up really enjoying Pearson Airport. It's really well laid out. The Canadians are absolutely incredibly helpful. Everyone we came into contact with were just super helpful and could not do enough for you, which was lovely, right from the Air Canada staff to every single person we seen in the airport. One of the benefits of going through Pearson Airport via Canada is that you do US pre-clearance, which means when you get to the other side in Orlando, you just walk straight out and there's no immigration. So we are off the plane. We are in Pearson Airport in Toronto. I have to say, I'll do a full review with Gem and the kids later, but the flight from Dublin to Toronto was incredible. First time in a Dreamliner, fantastic. Really nice ambient lighting, really high. The bins for the luggage they go up into the ceiling, so it gives the impression of high ceilings. They've got loads of ambient lighting which changes as the flight went on. Huge big windows, which was fabulous initially. No window blinds, but they have these really cool things where you press the button up or down to make it darker or lighter, and the tints, the window tints, it darkens, like those transition glasses that you can buy. So yeah, absolutely fabulous. Absolutely no complaints about the flight whatsoever. The service from Air Canada was top notch. We're just talking about, we think it's one of the best flights we've ever been on, to be honest, if not the best flight. I'm talking about going back to the days when we lived in England, when we flew with Virgin all the time. It was very reminiscent of that. It kind of felt like that. I've not had that a lot recently. Certainly not on Aer Lingus, not at all. Very forthcoming with the bar service, the food service, all the staff super friendly. Cannot complain at all. Really good, and we would definitely fly with Air Canada again. Obviously we are in a couple of hours, a few hours of flying on to Orlando, but transatlantic, definitely do that again. It was very comfortable, plenty of leg room. The Dreamliner was fantastic, so yeah, we'll definitely do that again. We're here, we're going to grab something. We have about a 4-hour layover. We've already cleared customs for the US, which is fantastic. So when you fly to the US from Dublin, you can do that. We were flying via Canada. I wasn't sure if you could, but you do. So we've cleared customs. It means when we land in Orlando, we can just go and get the car and head on from there, which is fantastic. Really pleased about that. Another bonus, we didn't know what food options were going to be here. And I just stumbled across a Wahlburgers, which is the chain that's owned by Mark Wahlburger and the family. So never tried it, heard good things, and we're going to have some food there. So I'll show you that, let you know what it's all like. I'm just walking down, I'm on my own because I'm walking down because Esme didn't want a burger, she fancied a little bit of pizza, and I've seen somewhere down here that did pizza, so I'm going to go pick that up for her. But yeah, we're feeling good. Just after midday here, and we fly at just after 4 o'clock, so have like 4 hours. We're just going to chill, catch our breath, grab something to eat, and yeah, get ready for our next flight. So this terminal of Pearson Airport we were in was absolutely fine. It was lovely. All your standard foodstuffs up across there. There's an Italian place which is where I got Ezzy's pizza from. There's loads of other shopping options. There was a nice celebrity chef restaurant for someone who wanted a bit more upmarket. A juice bar here, just standard water and other soft drinks from another little cart. Duty free in a couple of areas that you can see here. This is the celebrity chef restaurant that I've seen. It's by someone famous in Canada, as far as I could tell. Some makeup, cosmetics, as you always get in the airport. That was the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Company, just went past. I didn't get a chance to sample that, but I have heard good things about it. Starbucks, as they are absolutely everywhere. Another little grab and go place here for drinks and snacks and things like that. There's your Tim Hortons, which is actually directly across from Wahlburgers. So I'd want to try Wahlburgers for a long time. It's owned by Donnie and Mark Wahlberg and the family. They have this burger chain. I think it was made even more famous in the US when they had a reality show around them opening up the business and one thing and another. You see on the ceiling here, they have a list of all the TV shows and movies that Mark and Donnie have been in. I have to say I was quite surprised. I didn't realise they had been in so much. Some of them I recognised, some I absolutely didn't. It must be US only. For a burger joint, as you'd expect, there's quite a casual feel to it. Nice rectangular bar here in the centre with all the key sports and news on around, as you do get in most American bars. Nice pictures around the wall of the family. Overall, I'd say we enjoyed the experience. The food was okay. It was what expected from a burger joint. The service was good and the ambiance was absolutely fine. Here's some footage of the classic burger that I ordered, and as you can see, it's a straightforward burger and a basket of fries.
Nope, we have to say Expelliarmus.
Okay, so you take his first answer, yeah?
The first answer is their final answer.
I'm feeling good about this.
Oh yeah.
Dumbledore tries to prove to Tom Riddle that he is like him. Professor Dumbledore sets fire to what item without touching it? When he first meets Tom Riddle in the orphanage, he sets what on fire without touching it?
I know what.
His wardrobe.
Correct.
What is the name of the Weasley shop?
Come on, no nose.
No.
No.
First answer.
I don't know.
Weasley's Wizard Wizards.
Yes, that's it.
What is it? Weasley's?
Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
Don't know about you guys, but we never go on holiday without taking a deck of cards with us so we can play fish together and snap and other things like that just to kill a bit of time.
Yeah, we played some games. We played fish and Harry Potter quiz, which was great as it did some colouring in. And then the time passed really, really quickly. So we've had a really nice stopover here in Toronto. It's gone really quick as we hoped it would be. The time we got, found something to eat, and sat in the restaurant for a little while and then played games and had a little bit of fun. It's gone really quick. So it's now 3:30, 25 to 4. So we're boarding now. The boarding process has started and we should be leaving about 25 past 4 if everything's on time. About 3-hour flight to Orlando. We have pre-cleared immigration already, which is great. And we will be out of the airport as quickly as we can pick the car up and get our sun pass. So yeah, look, I need to go because that's them calling the flight. We're going to be boarding now, and we will catch up with you on the plane. So we are on the plane. It is an A330-300, I think. It's quite big, so it just shows you a picture. So it's 242. I think it's the same size as the plane that we flew when we went to Dubai a few months back. So it's still very big. And they said it's full, but we're like 20 minutes from taking off, and there's still loads of empty seats. So I can't imagine how this is going to be a full flight. They're trying to get everyone to check in their rollaway hand baggage, but I don't think anyone's keen to do it, to be honest. And we certainly didn't want to because we just rather get it and go the other side. So I don't think it's full unless there's a ton of more people to come on. But we're all super excited. Izzy, you're all happy? He's watched our little program. The boys are over here, and Jen is just here in front of me. But we might be able to move. There's no way there's anyone else getting on the plane at this stage. Doesn't look like it, does it? No? So this is seats we were allocated, but we might be able to move. I think, as I said earlier, I think we have a 3-hour flight to Orlando, and then it is get the car, head to the hotel, get checked in, and everything starts from there. So super excited.
So this is still quite a big aeroplane from Air Canada, the one that was going from Toronto down to MCO in Orlando. I think it's the size of plane we were on. I mentioned earlier that when we went to Dubai with Lufthansa, perhaps. As I said, the plane ended up being half empty, so as soon as we took off, we were able to move around and get next to each other. The boys were happy where they were, and then Jem came around next to me and Esme. Plenty of space in the plane. You can see here, still plenty of leg room, which was great. You have your tray table, you have your charging point from your mobile phone or electrics, which is almost expected nowadays. It's I think there's not any long haul carriers that don't provide this. Sometimes they are dodgy and don't work. I had a couple of ones on Aer Lingus recently that were shocking, but these ones on Air Canada were absolutely fine. You have a point there for your headphones as well. It's the exact same system as was on the other plane, so I was able to carry on a movie that I was watching on the other plane on this one. Really like the nice ambient lighting that was on this plane as well. I think most of the modern planes have this, and I think it just makes it a nicer experience overall. Kiddoids, welcome to Orlando. Izzy, where are you? See, we're going to end up with Walmart. Everyone gets revitalized when they come through the airport. They're all the same. Yeah, there's people sitting across the back. Right, come in, little peeps. Hold on tight. Izzy, come over here. You hold on with that little girl.
You can hold on with her.
There you go.
Y'all can share.
There you go.
There you go. We're going to let our friends share. You can both hold it. Perfect. I like your pretty nail colors.
He always goes for rainbow. Has to go for rainbow.
Who wants to pick one color?
The feeling you get when you're on the gold tram on the way to the main terminal, listening to Buddy Dyer, the mayor of Orlando, welcoming you back to your homeland. Absolutely fantastic. Cannot beat the feels when you arrive here. We were all tired. It's a long travel day. There's no doubt about that. But when you get off that plane and you know you're there, you just get revitalized again. And even though you're running on fumes, you come alive again. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. So as we were hand baggage only, we had all our cases with us. The only thing we had to pick up was Esme's car seat. So we decided to separate. Jem went with the kids to pick up the car seat, which was at baggage reclaim, and I was going to head down to car hire. So we are here at the airport. You've got some footage in there. So when you come into the main airport off the little gold train, nearly everyone heads down to baggage reclaim B. It gives you a full list of all the airlines that goes down there. The car rental places, I'm heading down here to get in the queue as quickly as I can. The car rental place is down one further level than the baggage reclaim. So baggage reclaim's on level 2 and the car rental's on level 1. There's escalators or stairs you can use. So I'm just going to turn you around so you can see what I can see. So you can see behind me there is the elevator that I've just come out of. You turn to the left out of the elevator, you come to Hertz, you keep walking along and you can see all the other car hire companies in a row. There's Avis, Payless, and then you can see Budget just up there past Avis. So I would just walk down here to see how many people were at the desk. It seemed to be a little bit of a queue, but actually they had about 4 or 5 windows open, so it didn't take long at all. When I joined the queue, it just gave me time to get my passport, driving license and booking confirmation out, ready to be seen, and it was all very seamless. Got the car hire sorted out. That was really straightforward at Budget. Again, I'm not sure if we mentioned it earlier, so we booked through Andy at Florida Discount Car Hire. No hard sell, no pushiness at the desk.
went up, license, had all the details there. Didn't offer us anything else. He did offer a toll pass, but we've gone for the Florida visitor toll pass, which we can only pick up in Terminal A, by the way. This is Terminal B we're in, but it's literally like a 5-minute walk to get over there. And he was good enough because budget and most of the car hire companies have cars based here at Terminal B and Terminal A. He's given me my car from Terminal A, so I wasn't bouncing back and forward between terminals. So I'm just waiting the others coming down with the car seat. Then we're going to walk over to Terminal A to get the toll pass, pick the car up from there, and we will be on our way.
So I want to put a bit of footage in here just to show you how to get to the actual cars from the car hire desk. So there's a little split in the wall between budget and the next one. You come out, up the escalator, you come through the food court here, which is handy if you want to stop and have a bite to eat. There's a few food options in there. Walk straight through the food court, out the other side. You're already in Terminal A. Turn right, you got Virgin Atlantic there. In the escalator, down to level 1. We picked up the visitor toll pass, which is really straightforward. We downloaded the app at home and put a credit card against it. You open the app, said you're there, scan a QR code, the toll pass drops out, and Bob's your uncle. You can see the doors we just came out of there. We're outside the terminal. Walk along to the zebra crossing, and then you're across to where the car parks are for the rental companies. You'll see it in front of us here. Straight in, up the escalator, turn right, easily signed to where you need to go. We had no concerns, no issues here at all. Anyone could find it. We had an exact bay number, of course, for our car, which took us from the actual terminal itself. We were at the car in less than 5 minutes, so it was really straightforward and easy experience. I know a lot of people cover this and everyone should know by now, but to state the obvious, always go around your car with a mobile phone and record all areas of it inside and out, just to minimise the chances of you getting done for something that isn't your fault later on. We had no issues with this car. It was brand new at like 9 miles on there.
So hey guys, we're going to end the vlog here. You can see from the sign in the background that we have finally arrived at Rosen in at Pointe Orlando. Really straightforward situation at the airport and getting here, to be honest. The kids are absolutely busted. They're all sleeping.
Asleep.
So they're still in the car, so we're gonna
check in, find our room,
get
and
checked
drive
in,
over and get into bed.
find
what time
out
would it be in the UK? It's 20 to 9
20
here.
to 9 here, 5 hours on top of that, so 20 to 1? No?
20 to 2. It's 5 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, 20
Wow.
to 2, right, yeah. So yeah, it's been a long day. We've been up almost 24 hours. So thank you so much for joining us for Travel Day. Very much hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, please do hit that like button, give us a thumbs up.
Make sure you join us tomorrow because we are off to
Islands of Adventure for the very first time. And we've just heard Velocicoaster's back up and running, so we're super excited about that. So if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. We've got lots coming up in this series. Hit that notification bell and you'll be alerted when we post a new video, which is likely to be weekly, but sometimes we throw them up quicker than that. So if you hit the notification bell after subscribing, you'll be informed of that. Okay?
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.